Hey, you. Stop right there. Just kidding. Threatening you to stop is really not my thing. But since you're already here, happy Valentine's Day. And see for yourself, there are no hashtags. And I specifically asked Spirit to guide this message to those who were meant to hear it. And here you are. If you choose to stick around, that is completely up to you. However, there are no coincidences and everything happens in divine timing. Do with that information as you may. For those of you who've chosen to stick around, I'll give a fair warning. Today's channel message is not for the faint of heart. This message may trigger you, so I'll give you time to keep scrolling. But just so we're clear, I will always tell you what you need to hear, and I will not sugarcoat it. I'd rather trigger you with the truth than enable you to remain in a space that prevents you from healing and evolving. Furthermore, when I speak truth, it is never spoken maliciously or in an attempt to hurt or harm you. It is from a place of love. I simply want what's best for you, and you and I both know you deserve better than what you're settling for. The title of today's channel message is Sometimes It's You. You ready? Let's get into it. In order for you to be a better you, you must get into the habit of questioning everything you've learned. Yes, everything you were taught was learned from another person's perspective. When you turn on the news, you are watching from a news anchor's perspective. When you watch TV or listen to music, you are viewing and listening from the writer or producer's perspective. When you are raised, you are taught from your parent or legal guardian's perspective. Today, I'm asking you to begin peeling back the layers of everything that is not you. Because it's time for you to wake up, honey. Release everyone else's opinion and perspective. It's time for you to find your own. It is time for you to become one with your higher self. To be one with self requires self-awareness. It requires you to be highly in tune with your intuition, to remain balanced, grounded, and perfectly aligned with spirit. So aligned that no one has to pull you aside and check you about your attitude, because you don't have a problem checking yourself. So aligned that no one's ill will or bad intentions can disrupt your peace, because you are grounded and centered in your truth, and you know who you are. So aligned that when you speak, your alignment with spirit calms chaos and brings balance to those around you. This kind of balance requires you to check your ego. The side of you that believes you're always right, the side of you that disagrees with others simply because their beliefs do not align with your own, the side of you that judges a book by its cover only to realize you've misjudged a person who's clearly had pure intentions all along. The side of you that doesn't want to believe it's not always the other person's fault. Sometimes it's yours. Sometimes it's you not setting healthy boundaries with others and then throwing a temper tantrum when the boundaries you've never mentioned are disrespected. How are they supposed to know you didn't approve of their behavior if you remained quiet in an attempt to keep the peace? Speak up, love. Unblock your throat chakra, or you'll continue feeling as if your words do not matter. Sometimes it's you remaining in toxic friendships with individuals who'd rather support people they will never meet than to publicly support you. We all know who these individuals are, and if you do not, you should take a closer look at your circle. Stop assuming everyone has your best interests and start aligning yourself with individuals who could care less who sees or hear them clapping for you. You deserve your flowers while you're here. And if your circle isn't your biggest support system, what are you doing? Sometimes it's you self-sabotaging advancements in your career because you don't believe in yourself. Number one, you should always be your number one fan. And if you're not, that's a problem. People can clap for you all day, but if you're unable to acknowledge the qualities they see in you, it's time for you to heal your perception of self. Your confidence, self-esteem, and self-belief are all affected by your perception of you. So if you're lacking in these areas, who do you think you should be focusing more of your time and attention on? I'll answer that for you. You. Sometimes it's you allowing toxic family and friends to drain your energy with gossip, negativity, and manipulation, while continuing to accept invitations from individuals you know will have your energy drained within 5 minutes. I'm sure we all like to act like we don't have at least one toxic family member or friend that talks smack about everyone and then turns around and sits right beside them at the next event. How do you think their negativity is affecting your energy? Why do you think you feel annoyed, drained, and depleted after conversations with them? It may seem funny when the gossip isn't about you, but if they're comfortable speaking poorly of others in front of you, honey, what do you think they're doing behind your back? And if you are that toxic family member or friend, you should be ashamed of yourself. Set a better example for those who look up to you and do better. I realize family is family. However, there is absolutely nothing wrong with loving from a distance. Stop sacrificing your mental health and well-being because they are blood, or you've known them your entire life. So what? Protect your peace. It is sacred. Treat it as such. Sometimes it's you refusing to leave toxic relationships because you'd rather remain miserable than leave and heal and be happy on your own until you attract someone who matches your energy and shares your beliefs. Do you not realize how short life is? Do you not realize it is your job to ensure you're happy? Do you not realize the people you're afraid will gossip about you leaving that toxic relationship are actually in a toxic relationship too? I'll let you in on a little secret. Happy people don't have time to gossip. They're too busy enjoying life. So why are you worrying about opinions of those who are taking jabs at you to distract themselves from their own reality? Learn to leave the table when respect is no longer being served and stop worrying about other people's opinions. Honey, if they aren't putting food on your table, clothes on your back, gas in your car, paying your mortgage or rent, and following you around town as your personal hype man, I'm gonna need you to stop caring. And even if they are, you have every right to question their opinion because you are entitled to have a mind of your own. If their opinion does not align with the direction your intuition is guiding you, take it with a grain of salt and thank them and do what's best for you. Spirit is asking you to push your ego aside and understand it's not always the other person. Sometimes it's you allowing things to transpire that you do not approve of because you are not self-aware. You're disregarding your inner child and ignoring your intuition. You're not balanced. You're not grounded. You're not aligned with spirit. You're choosing to exchange energy with those who do not have your best interests, and you're breaking your own heart in the process. My advice to you is to focus on you. Take care of yourself and pour unconditional love back into you. The more you take care of you, the less you'll care what other people think. The more you'll understand the importance of healthy boundaries. The more you'll attract healthier friendships and companions. Be more selective of who you're choosing to exchange energy with, and do what's best for you. If you're feeling drained or depleted after conversations, love yourself enough to speak up. And if your boundaries aren't acknowledged, love yourself enough to walk away. Stop worrying over individuals who haven't taken time out of their day to check on you. Any relationship you're in, whether it be family, friends, or significant others, should have a healthy balance of equal give and take. If you're always the one giving and they're always the one taking, you'll continue feeling imbalanced and unfulfilled. Those who benefited from you giving too much will be triggered once you heal and begin to protect your energy. Do not allow them to gaslight you or manipulate you into believing you are selfish for finally putting your needs first. It's called self-love and self-preservation. And those who deserve to be a part of your life will always encourage you to take care of you. For you, because they realize when your energy is balanced, it brings balance to everything around you, to include those you love. I truly hope this message helps. For those interested in hearing more, feel free to subscribe to my blog or YouTube channel, and those interested in joining my Queen Evolve program, please be sure to complete the survey by clicking the link in my bio. I look forward to working with you. But until next time, I wish you all the best, and I send you peace, blessings, love, and light. Bye.